just want to do a special shout out, happy Thanksgiving address to the people that keep this channel moving forward every day. And yes, it's my subscribers. It's the guys that watch my videos every day. You know, one of the things that I talk about is that I don't feel as connected to the drum community as a lot of people are in this, YouTube drum universe. That's because the drum community is pretty spread out, and to play the real drum community game, you got to be playing Facebook and Instagram and this and that. And I kind of made a decision about a year ago, actually, almost. I made a decision that I'm just not going to put out my content on Facebook regularly. Every once in a while, something shows up. I'm not going to put out my content on Instagram regularly. Every once in a while, something shows up. But I'm going to invest my time in YouTube. And because of that, I've got a couple very, very, very good friends, fans, whatever you want to call it, who watch my videos every day and comment every day. And that's who I want to address this video to. You guys. I don't know what we should call this. Maybe we can name this something, not Earl's Drum Community, but something along the lines of the Hammers Drum Club, or I don't know what. But I have some very dedicated, now friends. Some of these guys are friends. We talk like every day, and I write comments back to them, and we kid around and we joke in the comments. And I want you to be introduced to some of these guys, and I want to say thank you. I am grateful for your thoughts, your prayers, your comments, your suggestions for videos, your daily interaction with this little drum channel on YouTube called Earl Bennett, Earl Drum. So here's my shout out list in no particular order, by the way. And I'm going to give a couple quick shout outs. So just enjoy. First off, a new friend, probably about 5, 6, 7 months, maybe beginning of the year. I'm not sure. Greg One-Off. He's asked some questions on Ask Earl Anything. He's asked questions about his drum kit. What ends up happening is a lot of times you guys will become such fans that I'll send you an email. I'll give you my email address, and you'll send me pictures of your kits, and I'll look at them and give you suggestions. He's one of the guys I did that for. A friend of mine for a long time, CCM drummer. He's faithful to watching my videos and commenting on videos and everything else. A person who I enjoy a lot on this channel, a guy named Mervyn Griff. Now, Mervyn Griff is probably not his real name. I'm pretty darn sure it's not his real name. But he's a guy I'd like to get in a room with someday and talk about credits on albums and music. I think he's got some of that in him, where he's listened to a lot of records, maybe been in the industry, but he comments all the time. He gives all the credits on who played the song, because I get it wrong a lot. I think it's Hal Blaine, but it's not Hal Blaine. I think it's JR. It's not JR. Merv, as I call him, Merv usually knows who it is, and he comments and he puts that in there. And I really enjoy interacting with Merv all the time. 805 Breeze, John, he's a super fan, super friend. I've been to his house. We had lunch together. Thank you, John. We played some drums together. He's a Jersey boy, Jersey Shore boy. I know him. Great guy. I enjoy his interaction every day. I have a couple Mickeys. I put Mickey F on here, but there's another Mickey that follows regularly and interacts all the time, and I really want to shout out to these two Mickeys. Another drum channel who has drum covers, who probably doesn't speak English and probably won't watch this video, but interacts on my videos all the time, a guy named Paco Drums. Go check out Paco Drums. Paco's a great player, plays an E-kit, but he's a solid player. I don't know if he teaches or what, but I really enjoy Paco, and he always has a kind word. Another guy who's been around quite a while, Brian Drums. Most of you know Brian Drums. He bounces the drum community. He's in there pretty deep. I see him on a lot of people's videos. Brian Drums, check out Brian. He asks questions on Ask Earl. Jay Metz. Jay Metz, his name is Jeff. I've gotten to know Jeff. He usually calls me out on cymbals. I've had a couple guys that like to call me out on things. That's where our relationship started. He goes, your equipment list is a little wrong. It's not the Big Beat 22. It's the 2002 ride. And you point that kind of stuff out. So I've had a lot of fun with Jeff over the years. Every once in a while I'll do something wrong, and I just expect him to kind of figure it out. A person who's got a drum channel does covers that are completely different than mine. Metal-oriented covers. Only metal, for lack of a better term. It's probably some other genre of metal. But 11 drums. It's not spelled 11 like 1 drums. It's spelled backward E, L, backward E, V, backward E, N drums. 11 drums. If you go on one of my videos, you'll see him. Check out his channel. I guess his mom every once in a while gets to hear him listening to my channel. And he always comments, says nice things. I just want to thank you for being one of the followers, 11 drums. A guy that goes by the name of D, he's been commenting for a couple years. It seems like lately he's been commenting more. Always good comments. Thank you. I believe Elaine is a woman. Elaine Pietro. I believe she lives in the other side of Florida. She always has nice things to say about my covers, and I appreciate her input and feedback. Apparently she's a drummer too. Yuri Jones, spelled Lori Jones, Lori Jones. Yuri Jones, been a friend, asking questions on Ask Earl Anything for almost 5 years probably. Lives in Wales, great guy, and I always enjoy his interaction, and I want to thank you, Yuri, for being on. And Ben Toll 86. Ben is another guy that follows faithfully and his comments on videos. A couple other honorable mentions, I'll call them. James Lyon, Randy Edwards, and Will Meyer. These guys don't say much, but they do comment periodically. My student, Sean Woodley, he comments a lot. And I have another guy known as Dr. Detroit, and I call him the Doctor. He comments a lot on my videos. So shout out to this group of people that are on my videos all the time. Now I have a couple other mentions, and these are what I consider player friends of mine. Number one, Jim Flies 2. If you're not a subscriber to Jim Flies 2 channel, you should be. Great jazz drummer, great drummer in general. Player, been playing, gigs for as long as I have, or close to as long as I have. And I just enjoy his playing. His playing is exceptional. Exceptional jazz player, big band player, rock player. You can do it all. Jim Flies 2. Another guy who I've been missing because he's going through a injury, but he was putting out covers every day during COVID, and that's where I found him. Chadwick Perry goes by Double Deuce Drums. So give a shout out to Double Deuce Drums if you're a subscriber. And I know he's put out some strange videos that don't seem drummer related, but say hi to him periodically. I know he's going to be back doing drum covers soon. A couple old faithful friends. AR drummer Adam, who asks a lot of questions on Ask Earl Anything, has his own drum channel. Definitely check him out. And another friend of mine, the Drum Addict, Eric and Loretta. I've been on his interview show. He's been on my interview show. We've got some heartbreaking things in common, but these are people I consider friends. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you who watch my videos every day. Shout outs to all of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I also want to say thank you to everybody else who watches these videos. Ask questions, and Mrs. Hammer thanks you too. So thank you all for being subs and friends. I hope to continue to see you on videos, future videos. Thank you. This is a bonus clip today. There is a video that'll come out after this at some point. So thank you all. Happy Thanksgiving and have a great Thanksgiving weekend.